What's going on, YouTube? It's another episode of the Game Changers podcast. I'm in here with the fellas today. Today's topic, we're going to be talking about Ben McLemore and the case that he just caught. Um,
Oh yeah,
Seems pretty serious. With a
that boy's
young
cooked.
lady. Yeah, seems like he had certain situations with a young lady that was under the influence of alcohol and maybe some other substances, and things seem to not have went the right way. Seems like consent was not there.
Yeah,
Um,
well, that's just bullshit.
yeah, I mean, we going off the headlines
First
and
two
what.
minutes, Popeye. First 2 minutes. But yes, it is. It do sound like some BS because how you at somebody else's house and Papa, I'm gonna let you tell that because you was telling me about it. I ain't really. I'm just like, what?
So, so he went to a house party at one of his teammates or ex teammates' house, Robert Covington. So the young lady was supposedly have gotten so intoxicated that she passed out. They put her on a couch, and somehow, to for the life of me, I can't understand this. If if you got a group of friends with you and you're passed out drunk, why are they leaving you in a room by yourself with another stranger on the couch with you? So he supposedly fell asleep on the couch, woke up to her with her hands down his pants. So they did what they did, and he just up and left. Didn't say nothing to nobody, just left. So her friend was the one who reported the assault. She didn't initially report it. It was her friend who did it because supposedly she don't remember anything that happened. But my thing is this: like, who is really at fault in this situation, you or your friends? Because I don't understand how you can be so intoxicated and he's intoxicated, but then y'all have a sexual relationship for that moment, but he's the only one that's being punished for it. So how is that different from a man being intoxicated from a woman? Because she took, to me, she took advantage of him. He was asleep. He woke up with her hands in his pants.
Mm.
So whether he the one that's being taken advantage of.
Robert Covington. It was at your house. Where you was at? You okay? The girl got drunk. Your teammate, which is Ben McLemore, y'all athletes. Your teammate is pursuing the lady or whatever. He whatever. Where you thought that was cool? That she was just passed out and you was just gonna leave him with her? You trusted him, I guess. Maybe you knew him better than that, or you thought you did. But yeah, that just didn't sound right. The story don't sound right.
I was just about to say, and I honestly think that where he messed up at is when he was up there testifying. So they got him up there and they asked him these questions. And this man, first off, you self-incriminated yourself when you said that y'all didn't have a conversation before, you didn't have a conversation during, and you didn't have a conversation after. Then you
Wow.
tell them that you just got up and left and didn't say anything to anybody. So now, how can a jury not convict you? You
Yeah.
made yourself guilty by leaving without saying something to anybody. That right there is that's the part that got me. That's the part that made me think that, well, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you want to give the guy the benefit of the doubt and say, come on, man. Not to be on no Diddy shit, but he don't look like a brother that has a problem with getting women.
Mhm.
And then on top of that, he got money. He played in the NBA. So
Yeah.
that's why I don't understand. Y'all brothers have money, bro. Y'all, why do y'all have to take something?
Okay, we talked about this a couple weeks ago with KD. Is this another reason why these athletes would rather stay single and kind of just basically pay?
Yeah. I mean, it's
Yeah, but
maybe.
then not, but now paying get you in a situation like this.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't really pay for this
No, I'm
situation.
saying, like what KD saying, he'll rather pay to play. But that puts you in situations like that.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, like
so
Diddy. Okay, like Diddy. Yeah, yeah, for sure.
yes.
Let
So
me, let
it's
me
a
play.
lose
Allegations
lose
against
either
former
way.
Portland Trailblazer Ben McLemore. Today, he issued a statement addressing this case for the first time. That is according to Shams Charania of The Athletic. Charania posting the statement from McLemore on X. In it, McLemore says he's being accused of having sex with a woman who was too intoxicated to consent. That is a claim he denies. He says he did not rape the woman, nor was he sexually abusive. He adds that he is cooperating with the investigation and that he believes his name will be cleared. McLemore was arraigned yesterday in Clackamas County. This case stems from 2021 when he was with the Blazers. Court documents suggesting the woman involved was incapable of consent because of mental and physical limitations. McLemore's next court appearance is scheduled for July. We will keep you updated as we learn more.
And as you heard in that at that July trial, he was found guilty and
Three of the four charges.
three of the four charges. Yep.
Crazy. That's crazy. I
But like
just,
you said it's a lose lose situation. If you're an
yeah,
athlete dealing
man.
with these women,
Yeah, and that's a bunch of bull crap, bro. Like, I get it. I'm not trying to victim shame or victim blame, man. But like, where does she take fault in this at? Because as a lady, young, no matter your age, because you're at the age of a consenting adult now. So no matter how young minded people want to say you are, you're supposed to conduct yourself as a lady, no matter where you go or who you're with. So why would you get that intoxicated to where you're passed out at a stranger's house?
Already.
but
Yeah,
maybe
for
she
real
thought
though.
she was with friends that would have taken better care of her. But you never know. I don't know the
And
situation, but she was
and I
comfortable enough
Yeah,
to
you
get
shouldn't
that
be.
drunk.
exactly, and I get that. But
And
here's
on his
another thing
side, he
though.
shouldn't be wanting no drunk
So
stuff.
exactly, but here's another thing though. So how trustworthy are those friends that you thought were your friend? Because obviously they ain't friends. Because I ain't never been nowhere with none of my friends, and one of us that got drunk and we done left them in a room by themselves.
Facts.
Yeah, it's just when you're a
Especially in
pro
somebody else's
athlete,
house.
when you're a pro athlete and you out here partying and people know who you are and you already putting yourself in an ultimatum when you're dealing with ladies because there's so much of the playbook of getting you for your money that's out there now.
Yeah.
So you have to when you leave the stadium, when you leave the arenas to go and have a good time on the town, you just got to be ready for that, man, because the playbook's already been set out there from the women that have, you know, said rape or oh my goodness, dang, I forget. you know, from,
Sexual assault.
yeah,
But yeah, we
the
get what you're saying.
from the ladies that say, they've been essayed or whatever from the the ladies that go and they end up getting pregnant and they want money after the pregnancy. So you just have to be ready for it. You got to be ready for that as an athlete. And sometimes
But
I
see,
think that
but that,
go
that
ahead.
and that's the thing, bro. How can you not in a situation like this? How can they not learn from other people's mistakes, bro? Like y'all literally watch this stuff play out with other athletes all the time.
Did we
So
see this happen with the punter from the Buffalo Bills? Buffalo Bills ended up letting him go, Matt Araiza. He ended up with the Kansas City Chiefs, but after the charges got dropped, they were at a frat party or whatever. This when he was in college, and in his rookie year, it came out. I mean, the young lady brought the charges against him and whatnot, got him, derailed his career for the most part. But he did end up with the Kansas City Chiefs. He's still in the league now, but a punter probably one of the best punters coming out of the draft, ended up, losing a lot of money because he caught one of those charges at one of those frat parties with some drunk chick.
Mhm. And that's the thing. Like we can't sit here and say that every female is just calling these allegations out and saying these things
Definitely not.
that these things never happened to them.
But
Hmm.
at this point, bro, this is what it's starting to look like. It
Yeah,
doesn't look like, you know what I'm saying, like these guys are really doing this stuff anymore. It's like all these women are out to get something.
Hey, if
yeah.
they call Gloria Allred, it's over with. They on your. Y'all know. I don't know if you know who Gloria Allred is, but that's the female lawyer who all the chicks somehow find, or maybe she find them, and bring these lawsuits against these people, trying to extort money, basically. But yeah, Gloria Allred, allegedly, don't sue me. But yeah,
Yeah.
Nah, soon so you can blow our show up. Call his ass trial.
So like yeah, that's the thing with allegations, and more of these things getting brought up. It's like you don't want to say it's the crying crying and saying that, oh, this person continues to keep saying that they're these people, people keep coming out saying that they're going through these situations with people, but it's not really happening. But we obviously, you got to look at everything from an individual basis. That's the thing. Like, you might hear it multiple
And
times, and it may not have ever happened, but this one situation truly did happen. So that's the messed up part about it. It's kind of like, I feel, and I think the NBA and the NFL and all these sports leagues, they have classes for these guys coming into the league about that. Clearly, people
definitely.
people
I
only
got a
gonna
class
listen.
like that. Going into the army, I got one of those classes, so I'm quite sure they get a class going into these professional leagues.
Yeah,
Quite sure of it.
because they get so many, it's a good possibility that you can get these charges placed on you, especially if you're not married and you want to go out and you want to go on the town and you want to, enjoy yourself. Like,
yeah,
if you don't have that solid family ground like a LeBron, or somebody that came in the league married, somebody who came in the league kind of already with a family kind of, and obviously that can happen to somebody with a family. You know what I'm saying? That don't, but that's just it. When you more grounded, it's a lot less happen. But if you coming in a young man, single, just running around, that's gonna be the target. That's gonna be the target NBA or NFL player that's probably
Hmm.
gonna have to
yeah,
deal with that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. But there's ways around getting yourself caught up in some bull crap like this, bro. Like me and Rod was talking earlier, and I told him, man, I don't know how nobody else feel about it, and I really don't give a fuck. But like with me, every relationship that I've ever been in, you can ask any of my girls. I never wanted to have sex with a female that was drunk. I don't want no drunk pussy. I want you to remember these 3 minutes I'm finna put on you.
Yeah.
So that, like, I don't understand how dude, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I'm good. Cause I don't want the next morning to wake up and realize that they done sat here and did something that they really didn't want to do. And then instead of them taking fault in what they've done for themselves, they want to put it all on you. So I don't ever want to be in that situation.
Mhm.
Because that's exactly what happens. Most women that be claiming these charges and stuff, and then I'm not saying that all of them be lying, but most of them is doing it, man, because they done woke up the next morning and realized that they done cheated on their man, or they done did something that they really didn't want to do. So instead of them just holding themselves accountable, they want to blame it on the other person. Oh, you took advantage of me because I was drunk. Well, I was drunk too. So did you not take advantage of me?
Mhm.
Valid
Like,
question.
oh.
Valid question. Because we see a lot. We see a lot, especially in this day and age, 2025. You can't believe half the shit you hear or see nowadays. So it's just, I don't know, it's tough, man. And I hope this man really ain't getting railroaded. I hope he's not being railroaded and just, some kind of way end up in this and the lady just lying, or maybe she do feel like that and whatever. But I just hope they got it right on this one. Because Ben McLemore, I would hate to think that you didn't do this and you about to have to, you know, be accountable for it. So I don't know, man.
But here go what makes me think that it's partially like I kind of want to believe him and I kind of want to believe her, but she didn't go civil. She went criminal.
Mm,
Most of them just go civil, trying to
that's
get
true.
something out of it.
That's true.
So I don't know. Maybe she woke up and felt like, you know what I'm saying, she was doing something wrong. I don't know.
Ben McLemore, man, I don't know. He was a serviceable role player in the league. Wasn't ever really a superstar or anything, but he was a good player. Probably got a little bag. I would say he probably for sure at least got 15 million over the course of his whole playing career.
Yeah,
And
I actually seen him in Phoenix, leaving Phoenix when he got drafted from Kansas. Yeah, I think he was in Phoenix doing a workout. I was leaving out, and he was like in TSA area when I was leaving. So I actually seen him in person before, but then he ended up getting drafted to I think the Kings.
yeah, so it was your fault, no. You should have told him, man, don't rate these. Oh man, my bad, my bad.
Hey,
But yeah,
it's hard. It's hard, man. It's hard. Because we just,
man.
you know what I'm saying, we just want to be free and just talk how we talk, bro. And it's hard when you got these different YouTube guidelines.
Yeah. But I guess we can leave it there for now, man. Another cautionary tale for these athletes, entertainers. You know, man, you got to be careful
Fellas,
out here, man.
man, please learn from these other dude mistakes, man. Golly. Like you ain't gotta see a man trip over a brick in the road and then you go over there and see if you gonna trip on that same brick. Like, golly, man. Y'all gotta do better, bro.
For sure. Next time, to the next time, right here on the Game Changers podcast. Like, share, and subscribe. Peace.
Yeah.